Now here's a quote that I think I'd like you all to think about now. Who said this? Love your enemies.
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley? Bob Marley actually said this one, my friend. He said, the truth is, everyone's going to hurt you. You've just got to find the ones who are worth suffering for. I like that quote, that's why I put it on there. It's probably my second one. I'll tell you who said that. Jesus said that. Love your enemies. Now imagine this, for anyone going by who's an atheist or anyone who doesn't believe in God, skeptical. Imagine if all the people in Iraq, if all the people in Afghanistan, in USA, in Russia, in North Korea, if they all took Jesus' advice, love your enemies, would we have any wars anymore? We wouldn't, would we? And what did I start with at the beginning? I said at the beginning, for those of you who are listening, I said that we go and we're told at school the Bible's a load of rubbish. And yet Jesus said, love your enemies. Now is that common sense or?
When you think the Bible's being manipulated though, there's truth there but a lie within the truth.
Okay. Sorry, yeah. What's your name, sorry? Jordan, I'm Joe. So Jordan asked me a question. You said, do you think that the Bible's been manipulated? Just for people who want to listen.
A lie within a truth.
Yes, so could you just expand on that, sorry, Jordan? So I kind of...
Well, I feel like it's a good way to like manipulate the masses to control people. But there's a truth there, but it can manipulate with the lie to control people, to manipulate them to as in power. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel, Jordan, just to, tell me if I'm wrong, you think that the Bible was written to sort of control people and to keep them, you know...
I think there's a truth there, but it's covered with a lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it distorts their path in life, and we're going on we're on a path, and everyone goes in the wrong direction because the lie's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see what you say. Jordan, are you an atheist then?
No, not at all.
No, you're not. So you do believe in a God?
I do, yeah. I believe in a source. But not,
believe in a source.
A man who's
but you think that the Bible's been manipulated?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I would disagree. I personally believe the Bible has come from God. The reason it makes sense to you is the Bible says...
How do you know that?
Because the Bible says God has written...
What the Bible says.
Yeah, just listen though, you'll agree with this.
You know what I mean?
The Bible says that God has written the law upon man's heart by giving you a conscience. Jordan knows it's wrong to hurt people. Joe knows it's wrong to hurt people.
There's some truth there, that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, there's truth.
But it's also smothered in a lie.
So what's the lie in that then? We've got consciences, what's the lie?
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about the Bible right now.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Here's the look. Where's the lie where it says love your enemies? There's no lie in that, is there? Can you see? What I'm trying to say to you, Jordan, is we've been wired up to have God's morality, okay? God has given us a conscience and we know the difference between right and wrong. Can I ask you another question? I've told lies before. Have you ever told lies before, Jordan? Okay, I won't. But I've told lies, okay? I'll just... Looking at me, do you think I've told lies? I've got a wife as well.
I tell lies.
Yeah.
I believe you speak for a good cause.
Yeah. No, and I'm grateful for what you said.
The powers that be are very clever, more than you are. So.
Yeah, but do you think I'm a married man? Do you think I've ever made my wife cry before? What do you think, Jordan?
Maybe, yeah.
I have, yeah. And then you see these fists. I know I'm a bit skinny, but do you think I've ever hit anyone with these fists before?
It's not just all back, though, is it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, I've done wrong. And this God-man, Jesus, died on the cross for all the wrong that Joe's done, all the wrong that Jordan's done. And if we put our trust in him, he promised us to forgive us, to cleanse us, to wash us whiter than snow. And then get this, Jordan, right? Jesus died on the cross, but do you know what happened on the third day? He rose from the dead. And that's where he was backing up all of his claims when he said he was God, when he said he was a great person and he said he was pure. He backed it all up by raising himself back from the dead. He split time in two, and that's why we trust in him. That's why we believe in him.
You know what, it's funny because in history there's always the same story with the 12 apostles and Jesus or a person of power like Jesus, you know. You go back to ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, ancient Iranians or whatever. There's always this one person with 12 apostles. So
yeah, there's a video I'd love to show you on YouTube, okay? But a lot of it is Osiris, all of these guys, they're, Jordan, Osiris just wants, no, Osiris, sorry Jordan, just let me speak, sorry. Jordan, yeah, Osiris, he was actually, his body was chopped up and it was spread all around. That's not a full body resurrection. He's who you're talking about this man who had 12 apostles. But if you actually look into the evidence, it's not the case.
So you see like a pattern within society where it's like these people are put in place to then have control
Well, here's something interesting, I think, right? If you go to Turkey, you'll find Armani jeans that are fake. If I go down the road, I could probably find fake gold. Whenever there's something genuine in life, there's always a fake, there's a counterfeit. And that's what I would say. Jesus was a real man, he rose from the dead, and there's lots of counterfeits, lots of cults, lots of different ways. But the real thing is, fix your eyes on the one who died on the cross for sinners and rose from the dead. Could I just put one final question, and then I'll have a one-to-one if you don't mind. If there's anyone listening now, what would you think of me now if I said to you, Harry Potter's a terrible book? What if I said Harry Potter's the worst book in the world, but I've never read it before? What would you think of me? We'd say read it first and then make a judgment. Please don't say the Bible's a load of rubbish without reading it first. And I'll give anyone who's not too shy a little portion of the Bible, a little portion of some Christian literature. Please just come and take it from my hand. Don't be shy. It's there for free. If anyone would like it, please just come and take it from a street preacher's hand. Can you imagine that? A street preacher giving something away. Would you like one? Yeah, cheers. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you.
You seem really familiar.
Afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to say something now which you will not believe, which is going to blow your brains out, people of Southport. Now, can you believe this? I went to a Christian school. Now, get this. My RE teacher, when I went to school, my RE teacher told me that Adam and Eve is a fairy tale. My RE teacher told me that there is no God. So I went to a Christian school and my RE teacher said, if you believe in God, it's a load of rubbish. Can I ask you a question? Is there anyone going by who went to school? I think we all went to school, most of you. What did your teachers say about God? Did your teachers say there was a God? If you're young, perhaps, did they say that God exists? Are you told that when you go into the science lessons there is a God? If there's any atheists out there, I would ask you this question. Do you think it's fair that we present one side of the argument, but not the other? If there's any atheists going by, I'm telling you, I went to a Christian school and my RE teacher told me the Bible is a load of fairy tales. What about you? What did your teachers tell you? Do you think it's fair that they present one side of the argument, but not the other? What do you think? Do you think that's a fair thing for you to go into a classroom and be told there is no God? We came from slime, we came from a big bang, and then not to present the other side of the argument, that there's a great mind, there's a designer who made all of these wonderful things in the world. What do you think? I'm asking you a question. If there's any atheists, please do chip in. Please ask me a question. Before you know, someone was asking us a question, why is there so much suffering in the world? Isn't that a question most people think? They think, how could God allow suffering? Well, my question to you is, when a man commits murder, when a man hurts someone, what did Jesus said? You shall not murder. So when someone pulls a gun, someone pulls the trigger on a gun, is it God who does it, or is it the man who does it? It's the man, isn't it? And yet we want to blame God for all these bad things. Again, if there's any atheists, anyone's got it, we're in a free country where we can chip in and say whatever we want. If you think you don't like it, if you think my shoes are a bit rubbish, please tell me. I'd love to hear from you. I'm here to ask you questions, and you ask me questions back. Now on this board here, I've got some famous quotes. Wonder if you recognise any of them. So you might be able to recognise some of these people. And I'll just ask you, do you know who said that? Who said that? I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. Who said that? Do you know who said that? Simba. You know someone's been watching The Lion King. You're right, Simba. What about this one? Who said that? I pity the fool. Do you know out these people below who said that?
Mr. T.
T. Mr. T, you're right. Let's go for another one. Now, I wonder if anyone going by is onto YouTube. What about this one? Be nice to people. Maybe one day they'll be rich. Does anybody know who said that? It was PewDiePie who said that, because he was bullied at school, and he's now full of money in his back pocket.